What's up, gentlemen? So in this world, there are two types of dudes. There are those who are submissive and those who are dominant, gentlemen. Which one are you and which one do you want to be? A submissive person is somebody who is ready to conform. They are humbly obedient. And on the flip side, a dominant man is somebody who goes after what he wants. He doesn't bend, he doesn't break. The truth is that if you ever want to achieve anything in life, whether or not that's professionally or personally, you cannot be a submissive person. You've got to be the dude that's going to grab the bull by the horns and ride that bitch. Gentlemen, today, I'm going over 6 behaviors that make you look submissive. The first behavior that makes you look super submissive is allowing somebody to bully you physically or emotionally. Bullies specifically look for and identify people that are submissive so that they can treat them bad. The moment you stand up to a bully and say, no, you can't treat me that way. No, you're not allowed to talk to me that way. No, I won't do what you want me to do, gentlemen. They're gonna jet because bullies want to surround themselves with people that they can control, people who are submissive. The second behavior that makes you look submissive is not doing what makes you happy. What's your dream? What's your goal? What is your ideal of success or happiness, gentlemen? You got to figure that out. You got to stop being submissive and living for other people. Being a good little boy. You got to do what you want to do because you are amazing and you only got one shot at this life, gentlemen. Do not squander it. Do not waste it. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard of dudes having midlife crises, right? Like a lot of dudes all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, he was such a nice family man. He went to church on Sunday. He had a good job. He had 2.5 well-adjusted kids. He drove a minivan. And then boom, one day he starts sleeping with his secretary who's super sassy named Janice. He buys a Lambo. He leaves his wife. He says deuces to his kids. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm living for me, gentlemen. You know why he had that midlife crisis? It's not because all of a sudden he's like, oh my God, I'm going to die someday. He finally realized that I need to stop living for other people and do what's right for me. My theory is that if you want to eliminate having a midlife crisis, start being honest with yourself. Start doing and living for you instead of living and doing for other people. The third behavior that is super submissive is believing everything you read or hear from the media. Fact. Everybody has an agenda. And when somebody has an agenda, they're going to paint the world and what they're telling you in a manner that is going to help bolster their claims or their agenda. You've got to start looking at things critically. You've got to be more analytical in your thought process. Guys, if you are somebody that does not want to be submissive, stop being a sheep. The fourth behavior that is super submissive is not being proactive in your personal protection. Unfortunately, gentlemen, the truth is there are a lot of scumbags in this world. People that are out there to steal from you, to rob you, to cheat you, to do you dirty, to destroy you. But Alpha, I'm a super nice guy and I teach blind kittens to read on the weekend. Nobody would want to do me. Gentlemen, you gotta wake up. People are out to get you. I learned this the hard way. I had one of my bank accounts hacked into. True story. One day about 2 years ago, I go into the bank and I go up to make a deposit and the teller goes, did you move to New York? I'm like, no. Did you change your phone number? No. This isn't your phone number? I said, no. I was literally like a week away from them cleaning me out. Apparently they had ordered checks and had them mailed to them and they were just waiting on them. I had never felt more violated in my life. It's at this moment that I realized that I was playing fast and loose with my security and my privacy. I got a home security system. I started doing double authentication with all of my passwords, and I started using a VPN. Most of you guys have probably heard of a VPN or a virtual private network, and essentially it's kind of like a tunnel, right, on the internet that actually shields your IP address, and it also encrypts all of your data. The VPN that I use on my computers along with on my phone is from today's video sponsor, Private Internet Access. So the reason why I personally use Private Internet Access is honestly because I trust them the most. They're like the big boys of VPNs with over 30 million downloads worldwide. Private Internet Access is available on all the different platforms, right? You got Windows, you've also got Android, you've got Mac, you've got iOS, and a bunch of others. They also have a very strict no logs policy. One of the things that I love so much about Private Internet Access as my VPN choice is because you can use it on 10 different devices. One subscription, 10 devices. So I got it on my phone, I've got it on my PCs, but I also put it on my wife's computer and phone because she's a disaster when it comes to private information. Anyway, gentlemen, here's the deal. The other beautiful thing is that you have a 30-day money-back guarantee in place. So now the question is, why would you actually use a VPN? What is the real benefit of it? Well, actually, there are a bunch, but here are a few. It's all about providing a security security layer between you and other people. You're going to get IP cloaking, which means you're going to be able to hide your IP to block unwanted exposure and data leaks. You also are going to get encryption, which means you're going to be able to defend yourself from data monitoring and eavesdropping. You can also browse anonymously, right? I'm not saying you're at any freaky weird websites, but if you want to go look at like weird, weirds, I know, weird. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that some people are judging and actually looking, and so by using a VPN, this is actually going to be able to protect you from your freakiness. Private internet access, the VPN also gives you unrestricted and uncensored access to the internet. And so if your internet provider or whomever is like blocking or restricting or censoring the internet, they can actually allow you to get around it so you can get whatever you want whenever you want it. Check it out on my phone, right? Boop, boom. Now I am officially surfing or using my phone on the VPN as opposed to just on the wireless network. Guys, I'm telling you, this is what I'm telling you. If you have a computer, if you have a phone and you don't want to get hacked and you don't want to have your private personal information out there for other people to collect, use, or do you dirty, gentlemen, you have got to hit that special link down below and get started today. Guys, there's a link down below this video, privateinternetaccess.com/alpha-m. It's our personal special link. This link is going to give you an incredible deal off of 2 years plus 3 free months. The cost, are you ready for, like, gentlemen, listen to this. $2.59 a month. That is a 77% savings. Do not wait. Hit it today. Get started today and get surfing in private tomorrow. Check that, not tomorrow, like it's instant, gentlemen. And that's one of the other beautiful things. I am not a tech savvy person, right? I don't know technology, but I do understand private internet access. It is super quick, it is super easy, and honestly, it's just peace of mind knowing that I'm protected from all the sons of bitches who want to get my shit. The fifth behavior that makes other people think that you are submissive is that you actually have submissive body language. There are a few specific things that make you look submissive. Number one, of course, is eye contact, right? If you're somebody that avoids eye contact, this is something that is seen and viewed as incredibly submissive. You look weak as opposed to strong. Your handshake. Do you have a strong handshake or is a little bit weak? Gentlemen, here's the deal. You've got to work on your handshake. A great handshake is going to send the subliminal message that you are somebody who is not going to be pushed around. Practice shaking hands. The more you practice, the more you shake, the better at it you're going to get. Gentlemen, it is about having a nice, firm handshake, not too like monstrously strong, not too weak, not here, not there, here, right? Now, if you want to take it next step in terms of dominate, boom, hand on top, double shake, gentlemen, double shake. Hunched shoulders also look submissive, guys. It's about chest up, shoulders back. When you walk, instead of looking down, look up. Submissive people sit like this, right? They don't want to rock the boat. They want to stay small and not make too much commotion, right? People are confident. Boom! They man spread. They're not afraid to take up a little space. Instead of standing like this, boom, you're standing like this. Gentlemen, it's about standing with confidence. Or you could stand and look super submissive. It's up to you. Something else that submissive people do often is smile, but it's not a real smile. It's a fake smile. Research has shown that people who are agreeable, aka submissive, smile more often than dominant people, but the smile is actually fake, right? And the way you can tell a fake smile, it's typically just down here, right? It's not up here. When you're really smiling, you can see it in the eyes. It's a birthmark. And last but certainly not least, the sixth behavior that makes you look submissive is not fighting for what you want. You don't take no for an answer. If you want something, gentlemen, you're gonna go after it. You're gonna go after it with reckless abandon. You're going to try. You are willing to roll up your sleeves and go after it. Submissive people, they're like, no, I want this, but oh no, it's going to be hard. Oh, I really would like to. But then they get a little resistance or that voice in the back of their head or their parents or their girlfriends or their boyfriends or whomever says, you shouldn't do that, Brian. You need to get a job. You need to do this. You need to do that because that's what I want. Gentlemen, I don't care what they want. I care what you want. What I want is you to drop me one of these and be like, yo, Alpha, thanks for the video. You rock.